Hello everyone, and I'm back. So today I am going to talk about Gameboys. It is a series for those people who are not or who haven't watched Gameboys. I am going to link in the description, the YouTube channel for Ideafirst Company. That is where they are uploading series because this is a virtual series. It's not being shown in television in the Philippines. It is being streamed online via YouTube channel. So these are the things that to talk about. I'm not gonna talk about Game Boys, in the technical aspect of it because basically, I did not go to films. Okay, so I did not study films in the first place for me to talk about it. I can give some insights about it in the next video because I will be doing a two-part video for this. So the first one, the one that we are going to talk about today, is the 10 things that I have learned while watching Game Boys. So here are the 10 reason, 10 key Number takeaways. 1, communication. Number 1 yan talaga pag nakikipagrelasyon tayo, whether ang karelasyon natin ay kapwa natin lalaki or kapwa natin babae or babae sa lalaki or lalaki sa babae, whatever relationship is that, even our relationship in our family, number 1 talaga ang communication, 'di ba? Kasi kung walang communication, kung ano-anong pinagsasasabi mo diyan, kagaya ko kung anong pinagsasabi ko dito, we will fall, the relationship will fall apart in the long run. Say for example, kung napapansin ninyo, sa mga nakapanood na ng Game Boys, kung mapapansin ninyo, ang sinasabi ni Cairo, tinatype niya, tapos dinidelete niya, tapos tinatype niya, magta-type ulit, tapos didelete na naman niya. Saka tayo magsasabi, tapos ang simple-simple lang nang sasabihin natin, okay lang pala, 'di ba? So, sa isang relasyon kasi, for that relationship to grow, we actually need to have like a constant communication. Hindi yung communication na, kakain na ako, babe. Kumusta ka, babe? Hindi yon. Well, part yon kasi 'di ba? Part yon ng kilig factor ng relationship eh. Pero ang sinasabi ko is yung communication, if there is something that is bothering you, you have to tell it to your partner, right? No matter what that is. If you have like certain uncertainties, let's say for example, pag nagsiselos ka, sabihin mo nagsiselos ka, 'di ba? Ang simple-simple lang naman noon. Kakagigil. Pero yun kasi yung mga nakakaligtaan natin eh. Akala natin okay lahat. Yung iba naman, 'di ba, hindi nakakaramdam. Dead man na sa body language. Kasi kung may gusto ka, kung may gusto kang sabihin, sabihin mo na, 'di ba? Kung nagsiselos ka, sabihin mo nagsiselos ka. Baby, nagsiselos ako, ganon, 'di ba? Nakakarindi kasi yung okay ka ng okay, tapos hindi ka naman pala okay. Well, take it from me. Experience ko na yan. Kaka-okay ko, ayun, nag-break kami. Once that communication falters, your relationship will definitely falter in the long run because we don't need to bottle up our feelings, right? If there is something that is bugging our minds, don't bottle it up, don't hide it under the rugs, right? Go say it to your partner. That's the reason why you have your partner there. So communicate your feelings, show and communicate what you are thinking. You communicate everything because that is the only way for you to grow, for that relationship to grow, is for you to communicate. An open communication to your partner can make the relationship run longer, faster, stronger. O, di ba? Parang Red Bull lang. Next, honesty. Pag sinabi mong pupunta ka sa pamilya mo, pupunta ka sa pamilya mo, hindi doon sa kabit mo, di ba? Kaya maraming relationship na nawawala or nasasayang kasi because of honesty, right? Sinabi mo pupunta ka sa barkada mo, pupunta ka sa barkada mo. If there are change of plans along the way, tell that person that there is a change of plan. Hindi yung makikita na lang niya sa Facebook post na hindi naman pala, 'di ba? Kasi nakakarindi 'yon. Kagaya din sa bahay, 'di ba? kung sinabi mo sa mama mo or kung sinabi mo sa parents mo na you're going to your friend's house, then make sure that that is going to, make sure that you are going to a friend's house. Hindi sa hindi sa kalandian mo. Sabihin mo na I'm going to my boyfriend's house. Ganon. 'Di ba? Ganon ang pagpapaalam kasi. Kasi kung nalaman yan, once you break one, once you are dishonest once, wala na. No one will believe you. And that is where I am going next. Trust, right? Because you are saying something and because you are honest to that person, then trust is very, very easy to earn. So when you say, kasi ako, for example, kung ako din naman, 'di ba? Nagpaalam sa akin ng jowa ko, sasabihin niya, Ton, Ton or Charlton, punta ako ng pupuntahan ko si gantong barkada ko. Pag sinabi mo yon, kilala ko naman, then I will just say yes, 'di ba? Tapos makikita-kita ko sa Facebook post na hindi naman pala ikaw yung kasama, ibang tao yung kasama mo. Nakakainis kasi yung ganon. Tapos mabibuild up lang yon, 'di ba? Mapag-aawayan natin 'yan, ganyan. Tapos hanggang sa maipon hanggang sa wala ng trust. Once trust and honesty is not present in the relationship, it's gonna fall the following day. Magbi-break kayo. Ganun lang yon. Kaya napaka-importante yan. Dito din sa Gameboys na to, isa sa pinaka nagustuhan ko talaga dito sa Gameboys na to ay the family. Right? Yung discussion nila about the family. Because number one, in the LGBT community, ang number one talaga na backbone mo is your family. Kahit naman hindi sa LGBT Kahit sa straight, 'di ba? Kanino ka ba tatakbo pag may problema ka? Hindi ba sa pamilya mo? 'Di ba dapat sila yung unang makakaintindi sa iyo? Pero paano kung hindi? Paano kung hindi na build yung trust na yon? That is why communication number one ko, kaya communication ang number one ko because it follows everything, 'di ba? The right communication would lead you to a belief in the future that your family would accept you, that will support you, 'di ba? Kasi kung walang communication, if communication is very poor in the family, then definitely, that person or that kid tatakbo yan sa barkada niya. At okay lang sana kung matitino yung barkada niya, paano kung hindi, 'di ba? Yun yung problema natin most of the time sa Filipino culture. Hindi ko naman sa nila lahat kasi may nakikita din naman ako na maaayos ang komunikasyon sa pamilya nila. That the child could easily communicate their feelings to their parents. But there are also a huge chunk as well of the population of my friends. They are not that comfortable talking about their problems with their family. Kaya to all the parents out there who is by any chance watching my vlog, I hope that the proper communication comes from you guys, will come from the parents, or your child is struggling in coming out, right? Kanino ba siya maghihingi ng advice? The best advice would always come from the parents. Kung masasabi niya yung nararamdaman niya sa parents niya, then napakadali na lang ng buhay nung tao, nung anak niyo. So, communication is the key in whatever whatever relationship you are, whether that is family, whether that is heterosexual relationship, or whether that is the LGBT community. Communication, I will always go back to communication. Communication is always the key because good communication follows honesty, it follows trust, and it follows the family as well. And it will reflect as well in the family. Number 5 is self-acceptance and self-awareness. Sige, sabihin na natin kasi ang point of reference naman natin is Gameboys, which is a BL series. Sa lahat ng mga LGBT community out there, you have to fully accept yourself first, right? Once you fully accepted, once you accepted who you are, once you are aware of who you are, then it's very easy for you to express yourself to other people. It's very easy for you to share love to other people. It's very easy for you to communicate your feelings to your parents, to your partner. So self-awareness is also very important. That is also being discussed, or that was discussed in this series. Space, 'di ba? There are times na when we are in when we are in a relationship, we need to provide space as well to our partner, because we are two different individuals. I am me, my partner is my partner. We are two separate individual. For example, single ako ha. Pero anyway, kung meron man akong jowa, for example, or kung meron man akong karelasyon, ganun dapat yon. I am Charlton and you are that person. And we will need some space together. Yes, let's say for example, if we are living together, then we can live together, but there are also times that you should allow me to go to my friends, right? You should also allow me to grow and share other kind of love to other people. That is, going out with my friends, hanging out with my friends, hanging out with my family. For example, if I have family member who is visiting me, you should allow me, or you should allow your partner to be with their family, to be with their friends as well. Hindi yung puro ikaw na lang. Ikaw yung kasama parati. Nakakasawa, di ba? Kakainis. Pero anyway, yun. That is also very, very important. Another one is, if you commit mistake, you have to own to your mistake, right? You own up to your mistake. In this series, Risa and Terrence was able to apologize to Gav, and Risa was able to apologize to Kai as well for the things that they have done. And that is very, very important. That is something that Gameboys is teaching the viewers, that you need to own up to your mistake, right? You need to, pag nagkamali ka, then mag-sorry ka, and you have to do it sincerely. At hindi lang basta-basta magsusorry, kasi there are a lot of times, so I'll put it on a different context this time. There are a lot of times that we see celebrities saying sorry for what they have done, but then you see them again doing it the next time around. They are actually not learning anything. They are not doing anything to show that they are sincere, because to show that you are sincere with your apology, you are not only saying sorry to that person, but also doing something to rectify mo, para ipakita mo na nagbago ka talaga. You have to do something about it, right? If you have hurt the LGBT community, for example, then it's good that you say sorry, but then don't do it again, and then do something about it, right? Maybe we would become an advocate for LGBT cause, for example. The example lang yun sa mga alam nyo na. The next one that I have here on my list is, this is very, very important. Dapat nga ginawa ko tong number 1 sa lahat-lahat. Never ever out someone, because it is not you. You don't have the right to out a person, right? Kung yung taong yun is still closeted, you do not have the right to tell the world that they are gay, that they are lesbian, that they are bisexual, or whatever you term it. You don't have that right. Because if you out someone, you are taking, number 1, you are taking the freedom of that person to communicate to the rest of the world, para aminin niya na bakla siya, para aminin niya na tomboy siya, para aminin niya sa sarili niya na bakla pala siya. Tinanggal mo na yun kasi in-out mo na siya, pinwersa mo siya, natanggapin yung mga bagay na yun. Siya nga sa sarili niya, di ba? tinatago pa rin niya. So, meron pa rin siyang mga issues na kailangan niyang i-resolve. At pag tinanggal mo yun, paano kung homophobic pala ang family niya? O, di ba? Do you put that person in harm pa na hindi naman dapat? Di ba? Hindi mo dapat ginawa yon. So, number 1 talaga yan, I hate those people who are outing people just because they feel privileged na mag-out ng someone else. Hate you guys. I hate those people. And number 9 is unity during pandemic. When they were doing donation drive campaign, when they are giving out to frontliners, giving food to frontliners, that is showing unity during this pandemic. And that is one thing that I have loved in this series as well. And that is why I love them, aside from the other technical stuff that they have, that they are, very good at. The storyline, I'm just talking about the storyline here, and I really, really love it. I love that part as well. And the last but not the least, is breaking labels, di ba? Kung fan kayo ng mga Together the series, Sotus, oh, I love Sotus, oh my God. And other BL series, if you are fan of those series ng mga Thai, if you are fan of those, you would always hear husband and wife. The good thing about Gameboys is that they are challenging that stigma. They are challenging that idea of, having husband and wife in a BL series. They call themselves husband, and that is very, very good. Oh my God. A++++ ang binigay kong grade sa kanila dito. Because they are breaking labels, 'di ba? Hindi naman kasi dapat husband and wife lang ang bubuo ng pamilya eh. I don't believe on that. I believe in equality. As I have said already on my first video, I believe on equality. And that would mean that I also believe in husband and husband raising their children. And I think that is also beautiful. That is good. That is as good as husband and wife as well. I don't have problem with people having the husband and wife relationship. But, for the LGBT community, you call yourself husband and husband or wife and wife. And it is still beautiful. It should still be accepted. And that is one thing that I have loved with Gameboys, the series, or the BL series in general. I love it. The Pinoy BLs, I love that they are coming up already, that there are a lot of BL series in the Philippines already, because it further normalizes the situation in the LGBT community, right? It helps in promoting equality. It helps in promoting love, that there is a different kind of love, right? That this kind of love exists. And it normalizes. If we continue supporting the BL series in the Philippines, one day, husband and husband or wife and wife is already like very normal, because the LGBT in the Philippines is widely accepted. I would assume that it is widely accepted, but there is still a lot of work to do in that, in that arena, in that type of society. In that kind of society, there's a lot of, acceptance that still needs to be done. It's not yet fully accepted here in the Philippines. So that is what I like with Gameboys. Those are the key takeaways that I have for Gameboys. And I hope that there's something that I have imparted in this video that could, help you. Sana may natutunan kayo sa video na ito. If you would want to support me further, if you would want to see these kinds of videos in the future, so if you would want to see more of me, please make sure to click on the subscribe button. Please make sure to like this video, share some thoughts, right? Comment down below. We can have a discussion, a healthy discussion about this matter as well. Just, comment down below. Okay, thank you so much. Bye-bye.